All right, so Nargis Motorwala is with us, and Nargis, I'm gonna ask you to unmute right now. Welcome back to Face.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning
We
to
can hear you.
you, West
Good.
Coaster.
Hi. So
Hi,
yeah, I was
we're up before the roosters.
so it says you cannot share your screen because
You
someone
can
else is
now.
sharing.
You
Oh,
can,
okay.
Try it
I've
now.
stopped sharing.
Okay. So can you one
You're all
second?
business. So click the screen again. There you go.
You can see, right?
Yes.
Your
The
Twitter
tweet.
stream.
Yes. Yeah. Good morning. So now you can, I was hearing you were saying that you'll not tell your wife. I mean, you're declaring it on the internet. Yeah. So.
What? What am I declaring?
No, the other one who was saying I'll not tell your wife. So I was like,
Oh,
you're shouting it out on the internet. So
oh yeah, that's why he did it. Steve, besides being a trader, Steve's a blackmail artist.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually,
That's
that's where I
so
make most of my money.
that's his supplementary income when he's going through a drawdown.
Yeah.
So anyway, just great to have you back. I know you've been talking about a megaphone, and I just always look forward to seeing your work. And you're one of the hardest working technical people I know. So take it away.
yeah, so since we were talking
And oh yeah,
about
and you were real right too. From the last interview, you had upside objectives for everything.
yes. So since we were just joking about, I had put down some observation regarding you and me, Dale.
Uh-huh.
So I just put a line here. I don't know where did it go. Um, can this sort it by?
We've
Oh
done
man,
9 interviews.
no, not 9, but yeah. So somewhere it was in 11, 12, 18, and September 18. I
Okay.
just put a line. I don't know why.
9,
Where did it go? 9, 18. Uh, Somewhere here, right?
yeah, that would
Somewhere
be
here, and
September.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then September and somewhere in December 18 as well. This is December, right? And
right.
this is September, yeah. And one is here, other one is here, and today we are here, right?
Yeah.
So
Wow, what a
date with
ride.
yeah. So a date with Dale results in what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth will be a charm, Dale.
Uh, could be. What do you
So
this? Yeah. So go ahead and yeah, I think we're getting close for some type of reaction. I think it's going to happen this month. I know that's as you know, Ben has a series of dates in September, and I follow the change of seasons. But I was wondering the megaphone that you're using, if we're cracking above it now. No, we're still respecting it.
today the market is about
Yeah.
to open, so it will be somewhere here. Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
it's about ES is 47, so just about the border of the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, the in just lighter note, I was saying that whenever you and I meet in the next few days, market pulls back. That's what I was.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So if that's a signal then. So
Yeah,
everyone.
it's a yeah. So it's a signal. So maybe in
Okay.
the next few days, yeah, who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, the dollar's turned. Looks like it's trying to turn, and that could be a factor. It doesn't all have to happen the same day, but if we're going to get a dollar rally, that's not exactly positive for the market, but it's shaken off everything. Do you know about these things that they're talking about in the options market? I know you do credit spreads and things like
Yeah.
that about gamma, and all the option activity is really what's behind this parabolic move in the S&Ps.
Um, I I mean I personally I don't uh, go too much around, hearing what in terms of news
Yeah.
activity. But gamma and all, yeah, I mean, everything is so bloated up. Yesterday, my VIX calls, it was going down, but my option price was going up. So everything is really bloated. The IV is high on either side. And that could be one of the reasons, like even the puts, even though the market is rising up, the puts value is increasing because people do realize that this is kind of an insane thing going on. It's sometime, I think I put out my tweet also a couple of days ago, that this is reminding of Jan 2018, where we are looking for a pause, but it doesn't. It just jumps the next day. The moment you think, okay, it is ready to, I mean, we are not talking about a big thing, a crash or something, but regular everyday thing, right? Price goes up, it relaxes a bit, takes a breather, especially on a smaller time frame, right?
Right.
Uh,
So now, I mean, really, this has turned into parabolic stuff. So
yes, parabolic, like exactly Jan 2000. See this XPX.
yeah,
XPX, this is 2000, sorry, this is August 21, and today we are September 2nd. It hasn't come down to touch this red line at all, and that doesn't happen in, that's too long a time for it to not do that. So that itself says what powerful moves are going on in the markets. Where
so what do you
even
do up here? Do you just wait for a dip to buy? Do you I think you talked about VIX. You're long some VIX calls,
yeah, I have
or
some December hedging basically.
okay,
So I have some December calls, because buying shorter term doesn't make sense, because VIX doesn't move. It only moves suddenly, or only
yeah,
after the last in the last legs of the pullbacks. Generally, the fire happens. So if it all is
okay,
it's to happen, then it's better to have around the election time versus doing anything now.
okay. Yeah, it makes sense to buy time
Yeah,
because
but VIX, with
if
VIX you
they're
have to have time, otherwise it's basically throwing your money away. And that too, it is, the idea is as a more of a hedge versus making money out of it, for me at
right.
least. So
So
yeah,
you were going to cover the dollar today?
oh, I think just before this, you guys were talking about dollar, right? So
Yeah,
I also track. I mean, at least just to get a bigger picture, I do track all these things, and I think I had put out few tweets where I said, this was going to go down, and below 93.5 it may have some weakness, and below 91 it should, it is not good. It may go and test the previous lows of 88, 89 up till 81, but looks like we did this generally gives a good bounce, this pattern, and it will throw it off here somewhere.
what's it called, that pattern?
I call it 3SR. Just my,
You call it
but
three what?
SR.
Oh, okay. I'll
But
call
I
it
forgot what
pattern.
SR stands for now. It's been a
It,
long time.
three
I forgot the
drives to a
original why I put that
all
SR.
right. It's three drives to a bottom
Three
formation.
drives, yeah. So
Yeah,
basically, you jump onto it three times, and then it gives
uh,
a bounce. So important thing is it should break out of here. That's 93.5 something,
yeah.
and then yeah, possibly go up, come down, and if this move is good for upside, form an ABC and then take off.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
where's the cloud come in above the
cloud is,
dollar?
yeah. So basically, sitting up here, like what is that number? 93 approximately here. So
Hmm.
in this range, it is good to move up till until this wherever this is coming. So if it moves fast now, then it's like suppose today's candle, it's all okay to go till here. Then so this will be
96,
an,
95
yeah,
and a half.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this will be
Okay.
an area where it will have to recover until either if it goes here, hits here, comes here ABC, then maybe find some good stuff to go back up here, jumping. It has to come here in this area to say we are, now it's a bullish trend to start.
Okay.
So for
All
now,
right.
it's all
But I mean,
just
you
looking
kind of
for a bounce.
notice that market's been going down, dollar's been going down. So if we get a dollar pop, that could be a catalyst
Yeah.
for some risk off because
Mm.
that's the only reason people are buying the dollar. is because they're worried about something in Europe,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, possibly. I don't track all the currencies, euro, so I cannot comment, how tightly they are related. But
Yeah.
just overall trend. I mean, you guys are the best guys to say, okay, what's happening in euro and all that F.A.C.E and everything. But looks like F.A.C.E, I mean, the euro at least was on a good bullish trend, but I haven't checked
Yeah.
on it recently.
Yeah. So some of the craziness. All right, go ahead and yeah, just go. Go
No,
ahead.
I was just
So
trying to
okay, so you posted this way before we got up there. Is that what
Yeah.
you're
This is
showing there?
from our last interview we were talking about, right? So we were somewhere
Okay.
here when we were talking, and I said we are expecting it to, if this pattern is real, then we expect it to go somewhere hit around here. The idea was it should go, I mean, based on the extension and target somewhere around 3,700 to 4,000. Basically, the cycle comes in at 38.49. That's the number. So, if it can go up till there, but this this is already touching here.
Yeah.
So it's a little the timing. I mean, the number wise, everything it it didn't. It's in 3,500s and it's already touching here. So right now we have to see whether this. I mean, yes, in a normal everyday thing, it should pull back some, but will it cause into this? That cannot be said because it hasn't gone to its number yet. Uh, so it's possible that uh, it may come back here some a little bit and then continue.
Let me
Up.
coach you.
Sure.
Okay. Let the perhaps we get a throw over, which means
Yeah,
we
throw over.
get some action above it, and you let that happen, and then next time back inside the
Back
megaphone is
inside.
your signal.
Yeah. So yes, I was coming to that. Currently, we are getting a throw off, tiny bit right now, but yes, 30s, 35, 71, 95, 3601 is a good resistance area. Somewhere here, 3600.
You have
It's
anything
not
around
much.
3640? I know some people came in with that count.
Uh,
3640, 3650. Anything up there?
yes,
That
yeah, possibly because between one level and two level, I always divide it into four parts.
okay.
So this 3541, it's also coming. It's the 50% of two numbers. So
Okay.
yes, you will always have a number going there. And what I have seen with ES or XPX is, let's say I've said 3849 is the number. It may not exactly touch 3849. Either it will undercut it or it will overcut it. Like last time, 3365 was the number. It went all the way to 3397.5. The
Right.
another between two levels, 50% of that level. So
Okay.
ES
Interesting.
does 50% very well. I mean,
Okay.
it's somebody has programmed it for that.
Yeah.
So
The coders.
yeah, so it generally does. So what it indicates is, if it is doing that, is even though it will pull back because it is too bloated to do anything else, rather than come. I mean, bloated to do so, and then come down. What am I saying? Anyway,
You're
so
expecting some type of
pullback,
pullback
pullback.
correction,
Yes,
not a crash.
not a crash. I mean, regular. Let's talk about regular everyday crash. Will happen when it will happen.
Right.
What it indicates is that it is not done and it will come back for it. So when it didn't stop at 3365 and went to 3397.5, it indicated that it wants higher, and later on it will come back. So even though we had a very big crash, it went to all the way to 2100. It recovered all of that and pushed higher. So since around those times, I've been putting out that number of 3,700, 4,037. So from there, it gave me an idea that it has taken out the level of 50%, and which indicated it's trying to reset the cycle for higher.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
And
Okay, the
So
banks.
yeah, so generally I do track those, for overall who is doing what. And this is also kind of, this indicates that, earlier when it was going up, it was not so much space. It pulled down all that much, made some space up, and now see XPX monthly, it's
Yeah.
already out of this. So it doesn't have much room. It may poke a little bit here, there, somewhere, like up till 3601 or under 3601, maybe 95, 71 to 3601, a little bit poke, whatever number you're saying, 3640 or so. I
Hmm.
doubt it may do it, but yes. And then, pull back some. It has to, because relax. I'm not saying, okay, let's go and, declare a war or something, but yeah.
Hmm.
So
Glaring monthly divergence. What's this? A weekly? Same picture.
yeah. So see, no relaxation at all. And uh, NDX is very sharp, very sharp.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened on it. I mean, it doesn't know how to relax. We need to give it some meditation videos to, listen and relax and go calm down somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really phenomenal move. After
Yes.
the COVID crash, I never would have expected, you know, this type of parabolic move.
Yes, it was surprising. And remember, we mentioned that I was mentioning this V is getting sharper than the previous one. The recovery and the distance, the angle is reducing. So now if it does a little bit trapping here and then comes back up, the beauty of it, we have to see it, will it do a straight line and repeat this pattern, or it will try to break it a little bit and then, do something like this, complete its number and then do it. Like, because
Well,
we have that.
could the speed of the advance and how quick this advance was make it even more vulnerable than the previous advance that was more orderly?
Yeah, so that's what I'll be very interesting and looking forward to seeing whether it does this right away, or does this little bit, does this completes its number
Yeah,
37 50, 38 49 somewhere there, and
right.
then does this. So that's why I put this line a little bit further away, because that mystery of election is between us, right?
Okay, so that's at
So
the end of 2021, it looks like that green line.
yeah, so
I
this
mean,
I
that
was,
last red line, yeah.
yes,
SEP
so
21, next year.
yeah, so yesterday I was looking at something and I thought, um, oh yes, I know what I was looking at. I will show you. Why would it do this? Why would this trading view do this to me? Or was it oh, it was XPX, that's why. No, not XPX. Yeah, so I was trying,
Wow.
I was basically, in simple sense, I was just trying to measure the distance between two lows,
Okay.
from January 18th, from here to here,
Yeah.
and from here to here, and then I just put forward, where it will go. So that was coming to somewhere here, the low, basically the next low.
Okay.
So it just, so I thought,
1800. Mm-hmm.
yeah, if it
Yeah.
wants to touch, the megaphone down, so
Yeah.
somewhere here. I mean, timing wise, it's just something I was thinking, but we
Mm-hmm.
don't know how it will happen. If
No, we
it
don't.
wants to do it right away, then we'll fall in the next few weeks. We should see somewhere here. Um,
Okay.
if not, then do it here, and then there is November time frame. Then there is next year. A lot of people have come out and saying that, we'll have something in March, something in June, and so I just measured this, and I just uh, progressed it to here. So I just put a line to see whether what actually happens for my observation, and that's all.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
So
you have 3 points there on the bottom, so it's a valid line.
yeah.
I like it. Don't erase
Let's,
that. Keep it for a year and see what happens. That one
yeah.
chart.
That's why I draw things, so that there's a reference point for me to see, okay, what
Yeah.
happened when my thoughts were like this. So yeah. So
Okay.
we did talk about how we did and all that. And we just said that we are looking for ES to go to, 38, 49, 45, 40, 49 it is actually, not 45. So
Okay.
this is where it will complete its price cycle. So I always assume 50% less or more than what it wants, the actual number. If it still wants to go here, then it may undercut, it may go above of the some 50% level, crash, and then, it will come back
I know
again for
people
that
looking
number.
for 4,500
Oh,
besides you.
they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not till next year, but
Yeah. This,
yeah.
I mean, you know what, Dale, putting a time is like, banging your head, because this thing does 100 points in a week or 200 points in a week.
Yeah.
And NQ is already at 12,500. I mean, 70 points are left, 60 points are left
Yeah.
for 12,500. Yeah,
It's,
so this,
I've never seen a decline and a recovery with this kind of acceleration both ways in my career, and I've been doing it about, I don't know, 6-7 months longer than you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you must have seen multiple things.
But I've never
For
seen
me,
this. This is
yeah.
unprecedented. Okay, so
Oh, okay, good.
yeah,
So even if I'm wrong, it's okay, because this is my first
yeah,
experience from
yeah. That
2018. Yeah,
you know what? It's good to be wrong. It's
yeah.
okay to be wrong.
Yes,
It's
yes,
not
yes.
good. It's not good to stay wrong.
Yes, definitely.
That's from my
You should
friend
not. Yeah,
Ziggy. It's
yeah.
okay to be wrong. It's not okay to stay wrong.
Yes, definitely. And
Okay.
markets are, they prove you wrong all the time. And if your mind is not flexible to adapt to what's happening, then you are dead. Literally
So
dead, with your account at least.
yeah. So you were showing a regional bank chart. Are you following that action? Because you have to say that the banks and the oil shares have been, especially the oil shares, have been like not participating at all.
Yes, after you know what? When I had drawn an extension, it showed me minus 41. And
Yeah,
I never pay attention to that, because I mean, negative. Who thinks about negative, right? Nobody.
I never
At
did.
max, I went was to 5. And that also I was thinking, okay, 5. It will not happen. It is oil, $5. I mean,
Yeah,
who? But then this thing did minus 41, and I was, God. There is nothing which is not possible. Everything is possible. So
everything can happen.
So
All right.
I,
So
I
okay. So it's really comatose right now.
yeah, it is.
Um,
Nothing is happening. 41, 42, 40,
yeah.
42, 40. It's just hovering around there. Maybe it will do a sudden sharp move, but as long as it's here above all of this, it's okay. Dip till here. So it's doing that only. 40, 45, 40, 43, jumping around
Okay.
2 to 3
Do you
bucks.
follow any oil ETF? What is it? XLE or something? The oil shares
Yeah.
besides
I
crude?
do XLE,
Can you show that
Gush.
XLE? And something I saw.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now look at the
Energy.
crude chart and look at the
I look at
XLE. Now,
this. Yeah.
yeah.
So
So I
this
mean,
is,
we could have a pop, but you know what? This relative weakness in the shares to me is a bearish message in energy because the shares lead the commodity. That's what I was taught.
okay. Yeah. So this cannot get above this. So until maybe nothing will happen until October, possibly.
Okay.
So or it may do this, or it needs to come in this area and stay there.
Mm,
Unless and until it does that, there will be weakness or sideways until it finds a space where it has enough energy. I mean, this distance here, it's less now.
yeah.
So it may, so that's why around October or so, if it wants to go up, we'll see price jumping up here. But till then, it'll maybe just waste time like it is doing now, or come down more and then come up and find enough energy like a trampoline to jump up. But now it is
Yeah.
just not doing anything.
I think it's a negative signal that oil shares are not reflecting the strength in crude. I mean, even though the miners, the gold and silver stocks did not perform as well as the bullion itself in its parabolic stage. They still went together, just in different degrees. This is like night and day compared to the WTI chart you showed.
Hmm.
Don't you think? Look at
Yeah.
now, pull up WTI again.
This is
Do
like,
they look like a related market?
no,
Just a
definitely
chart.
not. It's an opposite
Okay.
chart, almost opposite chart.
Yeah, so I think that's a tell. We'll
That's a
see if
tell.
I'm right or not. I think it's a market message.
No, you should be, Dale. You have enough experience to see, at
Oh,
least,
I've been wrong
uh,
1,000 times more than you because I've been
yeah, but
doing it
you guys
longer.
do correlate all the currencies and this and that and everything for to know what's happening in the market worldwide versus,
Yeah.
just saying, okay, this number is here, so it will do that. A lot of
Well, I didn't notice it. I give credit to Carter Worth on CNBC. I saw him talking about it. So,
okay.
I do a lot of intelligence gathering to
Hmm.
make up for my lack of intelligence. I got to gather it in from all over the place
I know. I
so
mean,
that I at least, kind of sound intelligent anyway.
yeah.
So,
So remember last time we did say that in June or in June when we talked, that I do see higher for all of these stocks and the indices, and that what it happened, and they are almost closer to the numbers. Apple fired, Tesla fired, Amazon, Netflix, everything, they all fire, and they are now, I mean, at least Netflix is, I mean, last week it started firing, but it was sitting quiet, waiting for something. Tesla is gone parabolic, and you know what? It already. I completely forgot to take a snapshot before the split. I think the high, it did go over 2,300, right? I cannot recall, but
I'm not sure.
yeah. So
Close.
I too forgot to take the high what it did before the split, but this was the number, and I think it did cross 2,300. So if you take it within 50% to 25%, so possibly this was done for now. But if it takes out higher than the next number of this, then oh my God, you're looking Tesla very, very high. But for
Okay.
now, I would assume it should rest.
Okay. What was your S&P target range again for the upside?
Upside 38.49.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
there
right.
it
So,
completes 20 cycles, because 15 was here, 32.49. So until and unless we go below this, there is no real weakness in the
I'm
market.
just,
It is just regular, doing its job, relaxing, and
okay.
yeah.
Well, I hope you relax. And you were very relaxed during the interview, my Trading Warrior sisters. So, the best way for people to follow you is it on Twitter at Nargis 007.
Yes.
Okay. You know why I remember your
Yes.
handle, because there's a gal who lives a life of danger. Every move she makes, everyone she meets, she stays a stranger. With every move she makes, another chance she takes. Odds are she won't live to see tomorrow. Secret agent gal, secret agent gal. They're giving you a number and taking away your name.
Thank you. You have a good voice, Dale. You sing.
Secret agent. Secret agent man, Johnny Rivers.
Oh,
So
Johnny
Nargis,
Rivers.
thank you. You never know what I'm going to do, right? I'm
I
unpredictable.
mean, that's what it makes interesting, no?
See, it helps to emotional issues. So, anyway, thank you for being here and
Thank
sharing
you
your
for having me
charts.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and good luck. And I
thank you.
hope you and your loved ones remain untouched from that crappy virus, and that you make some good money going into the fall season.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dale. Same to you. And let's see if this our meeting in the next few days results in this.
Okay. I'm looking for the throw over and then back inside. That's kind
Yeah,
of what
definitely.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
definitely.
waiting for.
It's already out.
Yeah.
Possibly, it's already out. Little bit, at least tiny bit right now.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Trying to
already
break
here.
through the wall.
It's trying to do that. So
Okay.
yeah, next it should hit. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Dale.
Appreciate it,
Have a nice day.
Nargis.
Yes, you
All
too.
right. Thank you. All
Thank
right,
you. Bye
everyone.
bye.
That's a wrap. And I know Nargis does this. Don't just count your pips, count your blessings. We'll see everyone tomorrow. And that's a wrap. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again, Nargis. Adios. You're welcome, Monica, Alexandra, Forex Gals. See everyone tomorrow.